When I moved here in September of 2012, it was my first job out of my PhD from OSU. And when I first got here, I was like, I really want to do something with physical activity and public health. OHSU was in the middle of doing a community-wide needs assessment looking at childhood obesity. Two things really stood out to me during that needs assessment. And the first thing that stood out to me was that there's nothing for kids to do after school if they're not involved in sports.
The other thing the needs assessment basically said, we are not utilizing what is our richest resource, which is these amazing outdoor spaces. Yes, it's rural. Yes, there's low population. Yes, there's not a ton of certain types of infrastructure, but it is rich in outdoor opportunities.
That really sparked an interest in me, and then in 2015, I decided to develop a task force. We saw the funding through the Community Partnership Program for an outdoor lifestyle physical activity program for middle school kids called Go ASAP.
Where I kind of contributed early on was creating a connection between cancer risk and youth inactivity and youth risky behavior. When those things are occurring, at what age do they start to take hold, and how we can have a positive impact in this community around that idea.
A lot of these kids feel like they're not active, they don't like sports, they hate sports, they have no interest in doing these things. I thought I was going to increase physical activity because that's my public health world coming together. But what it really did, and what we saw more than anything, was social connectedness and self-confidence. My aha moment was this. I thought it was going to be just like a fun activity, and it ended up actually turning into a peer-reviewed journal article. But it was, draw a picture of your life before Go ASAP and draw a picture of your life after Go ASAP. And the kids were drawing pictures of sitting home alone with a broken heart, and then the heart is full and they have friends all around them. We did some focus groups with the kids, and they're just like, this is the first time in my life that I ever felt like I belonged. This is the best friends that I've ever had. This is the best part of my day. I don't think I would want to be at school anymore if it wasn't for this program. Over and over and over, those were the things that really, that was like, I still get chills when I think about it. You know, as a cancer prevention grant, physical activity in kids, I didn't know if anyone would want to fund prevention. The fact that this organization believed in the mission and the idea of this program, it's actually had a huge impact and changed people's lives. It not only impacted the students that it was designed for, but it had a huge impact on the university college students that led the program as well.
For kids that don't really do any extracurricular activities, it allows them to get out and try new experiences, not only for physical health, but mental health too. For me, my ultimate goal is to be a mental health counselor, especially for younger individuals. So it's been nice getting to see this program really help these kids find friendships and create new bonds so they don't feel alone. It's so much fun to watch. I love that for them.
I think a lot of times when it comes to things like chronic diseases and metabolic diseases like cancer, we're a little too reactive and we're not proactive enough. Getting support to create a program for people that may or may not develop cancer, hopefully they do not, but installing preventative measures and things years in advance of when they're in a high-risk zone, I think is just super forward-thinking, and it really motivated me to be involved with this because there's such a breadth of ideas that get support that wouldn't have support otherwise from CPP.
If I hadn't had that funding, the program would have never started, and hundreds of kids would have missed out enjoying these lifelong cancer preventing activities that can influence their families and friends. Principle behind it, the connectedness that these students get, the social interaction, the self-confidence that it brings, and just to watch them out there tromping around in the woods, playing in the creeks, climbing rocks is just one of the most fulfilling experiences and rewarding experiences that you can possibly have. Yeah.